I am not ready for a relationship is a man's way of saying one of the two things. I am not that into you, but I don't want to hurt your feelings. Or, I am not sure about you, but I still want to keep you as an option. Either way, when a man says he's not ready for a relationship, what he really means is he's not ready for a relationship with you. Because whether they know it or not, men would never think they are not ready to be in a relationship when the right person comes along. So even if he's putting the blame on himself and saying he's the one not ready, the reasons behind that have everything to do with you and nothing to do with him. Let's first expand more on the two reasons why a man says he's not ready, and then I will tell you how you should react if you find yourself in a situation like that, and in particular if you should wait for him to be ready. So, as I said before, the first meaning of I am not ready for a relationship is that he is not into you, but does not want to hurt your feelings. It's a very harsh thing telling a woman you're not into her. So to make it easier on them and on you, men will turn to the readiness excuse in order to avoid hurting your feelings. And this usually happens when a man realizes that the woman is actually more into him than he is into her at that stage, and that she's ready and more eager to take their relationship to the next level. The right thing to do in this case for a man would be to be honest with the woman and to end things in order to allow her to move on with her life. But these men who turn to the I'm not ready excuse still want to have a casual relationship with no strings attached without naming it. They want the benefits of a relationship without having to deal with the level of commitment that comes with that. So they pull the readiness card to keep things in the gray zone as long as possible. And this can be extremely confusing for women because when a woman is into a man, she is blinded by her emotions, and so she wants to believe that it's just a matter of time before he becomes ready for a relationship and will want one. And so she hangs in there in the hope that this happens. From experienced ladies, the right guy would never say he's not ready for a relationship. Only time wasters do. The second meaning of I am not ready for a relationship is I am not sure about you, but I still want to keep you as an option. Now, this one is not so different from the first meaning in the sense that he still sees the woman as an option and not really as a priority. The only difference is, in this case, a man hasn't figured out really if he likes her or if he may like her more in the future. But again, from experience, even a man who is confused about a woman is a time waster, because I do believe that men know very early on if a woman is relationship material or not. So if he has doubts, he is just lying to himself. Maybe because he's afraid of being alone while still looking for the special one, or maybe because he's looking for something physical but does not want to admit it. Now, let's talk about how you should react to a man telling you he's not ready for a relationship. The problem I see with men going around telling women they are not ready for a relationship is that too many women are left in limbo, holding on to the slimmest chance that things could turn around someday. Too many women are ruled by their emotions, and they fail to see all the signs that point out to the obvious conclusion that there are no realistic prospects to building a relationship with this man. The right reaction is to think about the problem rationally and logically, and not emotionally. And logically, if somebody is unsure about you and is not ready to commit to you, whatever his reasons, you should refuse access to yourself to that person until they figure out what they want to do, and you should not wait for them because time is precious. You should not allow anyone to see you as a free option, and the prospect of losing you has to be very real for them to consider you seriously. And if after withdrawing yourself completely, they are still not making any effort to move things forward, you should know by now that this was not meant to be, and you just saved yourself a lot of time and energy you would have otherwise wasted in the wrong person.